everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Trials and Tribulations, Turnabout Memories, Part 5. Now we're going to continue the cross-examination. We're at the home stretch, guys! What were you talking about with the defense attorney?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to reports, you were being interviewed regarding another case.
The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger.
Why don't you tell us all what that incident was?
That has absolutely nothing at all to do with this case. Objection sustained. The invention's question is stricken from the record.
You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne?
Well, I guess I was born under a bad sign.
Don't worry, darling. I'll protect you. You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Oh, Feeny, please.
Those two are really making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons.
Oh, Feeny, please.
Oh my. It's like, and then just freaking me is like, ugh, seriously? Those two? Let's see. How long were you gone?
I've already answered all these questions for the police. But you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes.
And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet? And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet?
What you say, Miss Faye? Toilet? My perfect little dolly doesn't poop.
Phoenix? Really? Okay. All humans poop. That's the frickin' truth, Phoenix. You need to accept that.
You heard defended, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
Oh, Feeny, please.
The police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time. Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue your testimony.
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons?
Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drop says it's half fluid ounce, which equals 3 teaspoons.
So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh?
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison.
A special kind of poison? How so?
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect.
Oh, and where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry. All I know is what I overheard the policeman saying. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Chemical processes? Well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive.
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that?
So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison?
I think that's a good enough reason, Madam Faye.
She's right, and I think we all had enough of Miss Faye's questions. So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne's never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
And all we have to do is find a way to show how she could have gotten some, right? Great. Now, just how did the literature student get a hold of poison of all things? I think I know. damn it. The witness' testimony is now clearly contradictory, Your Honor.
It could be.
It has to be, right? I knew it!
However, your evidence doesn't show whatever contradiction you think you see. Objection denied. Try to think it over again.
Well, there goes a few points with the judge.
Objection!
Nope. God damn it. God damn it! Hold on. Okay. I know it. I have a feeling it's this. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yo. I think I'm gonna present this one. Nope. That's not it either.
Oh, then what are you making a fuss for? Before you speak, young lady.
Looks like you missed the mark on that one, Mia. Oh my god. I'll be right back, guys. I am back, and I'm going to save my progress because I was like, oh god, I probably fucked it up. I'm just saying. Lethal, it's just special kind of poison. Give me a second. Like, I had a feeling it was this statement, so I was like, I was on the right track, but I need to look at the evidence elsewhere. Like a different kind of evidence.
Objection!
You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
For pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have attained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You!
No!
Order! Could it be? That's nothing but a basis.
May I say something, Madam Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But I didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily got rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She's got me good with that.
Provide some evidence or I'll just out decide the question, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
Police conducted a full-body search of Dahlia in the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
going to accuse the old lady of committing the murder. And where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? It's right here.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain that if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
Order, court.
Objection!
On behalf of Dolly, I object.
But Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't allow you. I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you even thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes! At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is... well, because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. And that's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying! But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you meet. Everyone you met. And that's why she... I don't believe you.
No! That's a lie! Yeah, you're right. Oh, defendant, he's getting away. Peter, hurry after him. Oh, shit.
Man, that's the whole thing.
Mia, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
That boy, you were completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
Thank goodness. Oh no! What is it? The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this your behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace?
Forgive me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just give back the necklace. I ate it. You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah.
What the? What? What is he doing now?
Your Honor, you got to stop the trial! Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bone you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, that bottle did not contain the deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination. Sure would seem.
No! There must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us, on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust a witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong. That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in the court of law, evidence is everything.
Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Well, now the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up. I would like to proceed with the trial.
Mr. Wright!
I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me.
And I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day, the day I met Doug Swallow.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's not your business! I'm telling you, for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. Poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. It could only have been her. That girl's a thief. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that! Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous!
There's one more thing.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day,
I got worried and came back to have a look. She was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to
ever tell anyone about it, but
I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
Night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye.
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore,
Exactly who is Miss Hawthorne planning to kill?
let's plan to kill Phoenix. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Me? That's preposterous! After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
But how could that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Pain in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. And that's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
no, it can't be.
It was a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean, that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true!
Feeny, what a joke you are. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me!
Miss Hawthorne?
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say!
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
Well,
Hey, old man! Are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia! If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No!
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray.
Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that will establish her guilt once and for all?
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Let's save here.
Impossible! You can't possibly!
Stupid woman!
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will be immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
Damn. I understand, Your Honor.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets a chance to soar.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Shown to this court, irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Miss Wright.
Well, irrefutable proof. I'm thinking this?
Miss Faye, after all I was thinking, this is your best answer.
Couldn't you have tried a little bit harder?
Please wait, Your Honor. I just made a mistake.
Very well, but even I have my limits.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. And if that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Oh, then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
Let's see. Excuse me. Aha! Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
Whoa, what?
Remember what the defense said in his testimony? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
I always eat with Dolly, just two of us.
She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. And then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That's when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she can carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to be with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. Oh.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh?
Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some? Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us! I dare you to take some of this medicine right now! Mia Fey! Mia Fey! Do you think you've won? Well, do you? Do you, Mia Fey? Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey?
That's just fine! For the time being. Victory is yours.
For the time being?
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it.
Huh?
Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh?
Yes.
I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best.
Whew. It's finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim. But even so, you would have seemed to have accepted it. I don't care. I'm witched in pain, and I don't believe one word this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
There. It's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust a witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes?
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
It's flying off! I'm in a fire! No! Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, Your Honor. I filed papers for immediate arrest. Tragic, but not surprising. I know there's something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Don't lie, just admit you're wrong.
By the way, Miss Fay.
Yes, Your Honor?
Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Miss Payne? This can't be happening! It's a nightmare! It's like losing my daughter! It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defense have the defendant has anything further to say?
It can't be true, my dear
Dolly!
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. This court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright not guilty!
Let's go!
The court is adjourned.
Alright. I'll be right back, guys. I am back, everybody. Now, let's go into this. April 11th, 3:16 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
Mia, you are wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode. Like Mount Vesuvius.
Mr. Grossberg, do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them?
That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with a client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations!
Thanks. I was thinking.
Go on. The dolly I saw up there in the witness stand. I don't think that was really her. What?
Yeah, the dolly I knew could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she's like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up.
What kind of company does this guy keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department?
Well, yeah, I am.
But there is a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye,
A lawyer is someone who could help people when they're in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure.
I hope.
I hope we see each other again someday.
Maybe even in court.
It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia had passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings out some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. And that is the end of episode 1, Turnabout Memories. Alrighty, that is the end of episode 1, Turnabout Memories, and here's my thoughts on the case. This is one of my favorite cases of Trials and Tribulations, which I really, really love. Especially one of my favorite characters in the entire, well, in the series, one of my favorite characters in the series. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I freaking love it. I do remember some parts of the case myself. And the next case is the stolen turnabout. Oh, that one's gonna be a fun one to do. I'm definitely excited for that one. So yeah, this has been Agent Fluffy, and I will see you guys in the next case, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Hey everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me even more, feel free to support my Patreon. The links are right here.